They're challenging for the young.
Yeah. Those are wild zebras. You want to carry up? Okay, that's what we're doing. Carry up.
Yeah, they're just staring at us.
Oh, this is the perfect time.
A man is guarding his woman. We are at the zebra enclosure today. The zebra has a long neck and long head. They have black and white stripes with a white stomach. They eat mainly grass, but as we can see, they also eat hay. They are native to the Eastern Africa. Usually, they live in groups for the last months of their life. In the earlier months, male adults live alone for mating rights. Females have dominance also. They groom each other to create a relationship. Zebras have really good eyesight during the day and night, and excellent hearing.
Hi, I'm Katie, here at the National Zoo. The National Zoo has improved on many things. One of the things that they could still improve on is the size of the zebra cage. Zebras would run around free in the wild, but because of the size of the cage, that need is not provided. Please join and become an active member of FAWNS, Friends of the National Zoo.
Is there enough room for the animals to eat, sleep, and rear their young?
Yes, they have a nice shady spot to sleep and plenty of space to eat. There's also some private open space covered by trees to rear their young.
Do you see a specific shape in this enclosure?
No, there's no specific shape of the enclosure, but it's roughly a small square.
As far as you can see, is there a hiding place / hiding spot where the animals can go to get away from visitors?
Well, yeah, as you can see in the back, they like to hide in the back behind the trees and the bushes.
Is there enough toys / things for the animal to do and play with?
No, all they could do is like run around and walk and eat, but they don't have enough room to run around actually like they do in their habitat in Africa.
Is the surface of the animal enclosure artificial or natural?
The surface of the animal's enclosure is natural because even though with an artificial substrate, the cage would be spotless and disease-free. The animals would be very neurotic. Zoo staff later found that diet, social interactions, and enclosure design are as important to the animal's health as is cleanliness.
Where is the water source located in this enclosure?
There is a water bowl located in the very back of the enclosure.
Do you feel all animal safety needs are met? Why?
Yes, all animal safety needs are met because there are fences around the zebra's enclosure, closing off access to us and other animal enclosures, keeping the zebras safe.
Does the keeper have a safe animal enclosure and accessible animal enclosure? And where is it located?
Yeah, there's a door in the back. The keeper's behind the house.
Does it seem the enclosure is designed for safe management?
Yes, the keeper would have an easy time cleaning and feeding the animals.
Is the enclosure too elaborate for the keeper?
No, it's simple and easy for the keepers and the zebras.
Does a visitor have a safe enclosure the animals can the animals be easily seen?
Well, yes, there is a safe enclosure for the people because there's a fence protecting so the animals don't come out and attack the people, and also a guardrail to keep people from going into the grass.
What safety features are present?
There's a large fence There are rocks, so the zebras won't go and even try coming out, and also the guardrail.
Are there more than one view you can get of this animal and is easily seen by the public?
Well, you can't really, for smaller kids, you can't really see because of the angle of where the zebras are, you can't really see them. But for an average adult or child that's pretty tall can easily see them. Or someone in a wheelchair can't really see that well because of the angles too. And also toddlers can't see very well.
What is the landscape of the habitat?
The landscape contains rocks, some grass, trees, and lots of dirt. This landscape was designed to simulate the African environment.
Is this enclosure accessible to everyone? For example, wheelchair, stroller, ramps can young kids see?
This enclosure is accessible to everyone. There's an easily accessible handicap ramp, but it may be hard for small children to see because of the fence. Other than that, it's easily accessible and the exhibit is low-lying.
What do you think of the zebra exhibit?
What do you think, Natalie? Do you like it? Yeah, we like it.
While we were here at the National Zoo, we did many things, one of which was observing the zebras in their space and the availability of a habitat to different people. We also talked about the agricultural resources and the pros and cons of the habitat. This has been our day at the zebra exhibit. Thanks for watching.